Disney Lorcana Set 9 Fabled has been revealed, but we still don't have World Championships dates. And is this Bucky in the new official art? Or is there something more sinister going on? All that and so much more in this week's Lorcana Alert! Disney Lorcana revealed so many things this week, all over different parts of the game with no warnings. First off, there was a brand new Costco bundle with a brand new never-before-seen promo, this Mickey Mouse pirate. It seems to match the same sort of foiling that was on the half XWell crown and matches the new LILO promo that we're getting for our Chase's Island, but this one is Mickey. So not only was there a random Costco drop, there was also the reveal of Set 9, Disney Lorcana Fabled. There was a toy fair in London that revealed Fabled and packaging and the starter decks for Set 7, our Chase's Island. There's so many great things to be excited for right now in Disney Lorcana. But you wouldn't know about it if you go to disneylorcana.com. There's no mention of any news on that website, even in the news dropdown. You would have to dig around all the corners of the internet. But luckily, we did it for you. All the links to everything that we talk about are in the description of this video. Over on YouTube this week, we want to highlight JDZ Quest and their video about shuffling techniques. My favorite part of the video is when he explains hand shuffling techniques and why you should do it to keep your opponents on their toes. Definitely check out this channel and click the subscribe button for JDZ Quest. Also on YouTube this week, I found a vlog from the release of the Chinese localization of Disney Lorcana. In it, we can see all kinds of really cool decorations that we haven't seen in America, like these window clings. This whole Rockstar Stitch, a window, looks super cool. Haven't seen these things before. And these pack openings. Never have I ever liked a pack opening more than some random mall I've never been to. Go check out this channel if you want to see more cool Disney Lorcana things you've never seen before. The last video that we want to talk about is from Aladdin's Castle here on YouTube. He talked about his Disney Lorcana North American Championships experience and why he wasn't able to play in his LCQ pod, even though that he got his ticket all the way back in November of last year. I got to meet Aladdin Castle while we were there, and he was super calm. I never even knew that this happened to him. He's such a kind person, and he explains the experience so well in this video. Check out Aladdin's Castle on YouTube and Instagram. Links are in the description. Over on Reddit this week is where we saw a screenshot of a post from Twitter from Luke Wonderland, the winner of DLC Seattle, who had an idea to revamp the set championships. That seems like a pretty good idea. Luke says, I would like to see a non-foil promo that is given to everyone for participating in set champs, and then foil versions for the top 8, as well as a different promo for just top 4. Imagine a world where they give us full art Sail to Azurite Seas for participation. It'd be cheap and playable. Hashtag Lorcana. I like this idea a lot, especially to reward the people that play the game. Pokemon has been crushing it on that front by giving us exclusive Pokemon Play Stamp cards. It'd be nice to get some other stuff for going to set championships instead of donating $35 to get a participation pack. Also on Reddit is where we got to see a better view of the promo LILO available in the new gift box, available March 7th. Check it out. This is a LILO escape artist that right now is about $5 on TCG Player for the regular version of this card, but this one is gold and sparkly and does all the same things. This is the one that you can play at the start of your turn if it's in your discard, but it enters play exerted. A super good aggro card and a really good card to make your comebacks more consistent in Amber. I'm so excited to get this card. Also on Reddit is where we saw this zoomed in picture for the new official our Chase's Island artwork that has Mushu on Mulan's shoulder right there. We've been asking for Mushu since set 1. I know Mushu Report has been asking for this, and all of us couldn't be more excited that there he is in official Disney Lorcana artwork that is unmistakably the self-appointed guardian of Mulan. Wow, 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 it can't get better than this. On Facebook this week, Ian Jones posted that he can quest for 3 lore now. Bro got the Snarfblatt tattooed 3 times on his wrist. I really like Disney Lorcana, but I think Ian Jones likes it more than me. On Facebook this week is where we got to see the Costco promo card in all of its shimmering, shining, splendid. Look at this up-close picture. There's so much glitter that you can hardly read the text on the card. Is this worth buying Inklands? I sure think so. Wow, wow, wee wow. Thanks for sharing this picture with us. Now we can see how cool these promo cards are in real life. Also on the Facebook was this post about the new Disney Lorcana set art style. From AC Castro says it is possible that fabled set 9 of Disney Lorcana is based off of the brave little Tailor after the fall of Gustav in the movie, suggested by Lorcana Bell. I also found a few pictures for reference that supports this theory. Pretty exciting. Maybe even a new Sir Goofy or new characters from that movie. Look at this art style. Look at the little Minnie Mouse blowing kisses at Mickey in his similar brave little Tailor outfit. And if you scroll to the next post, it's the same Minnie from the carousel, but this is an eBay search result. The Disney Store Mickey Mouse Brave Little Tailor animated music carousel snow globe has the same characters in there. And look over there, it's Sir Goofy. We love to see it. We love finding the Easter eggs. Thank you for sharing this. The person in the comments also linked to these Walt Disney Fables DVDs that share the classic stories like The Legend of Sleepy Hollow and The Prince and the Pauper, or The Tortoise and the Hare and King Neptune, but in these old style fabled type art styles. One person pointed out in the comments that in the anime, Mickey isn't wearing a crown, but in Fabled, it looks like he has a crown. Is this the half Hexwell crown? Does Mickey finally take his place as King Mickey? Is this a hint to King Mickey from Kingdom Hearts? Is anything possible? Is this Bucky? More on that later. On Twitter this week, we want to talk about Rebekah Quest's post. It is a great write-up. I highly recommend reading the whole thing. She's mostly asking for communication. It would be so great if we knew the Disney Lorcana World Championships dates. It would also be so great if we knew the Disney Lorcana 2025 competitive season dates. Where are the DLCs going to be? When should I take time off of work? Do I even have a job? Is there going to be an official judge program? Why was there no prize wall at the North American Championships? Thank you to Rebekah for making such a well-worded post that voices lots of the concerns from the Disney Lorcana community. It was also followed up by another post from Albert, who was the head judge at previous DLCs. I highly recommend reading all of his posts. Everyone is so excited for the future of Lorcana, and these are some actionable points that can help the community going forward. On Twitter, Lorcana Talks broke down the announcements very clearly for us and says the Disney Lorcana Reign of Jafar dates pre-release for the hobby stores is going to be on May 30th of 2025, and the big box release will be on June 6th. Coincidentally, June 6th is when I shave my beard and just rock a mustache for summer. My wife always hates it because my chin gets so prickly. Also on Twitter are these better pictures. What was actually at the London Toy Fair. This is where the banner of the set 9 Fabled was at. And they put on display the new starter decks and a full booster box of Archie's Island. Look at those sleeve boosters. Look at that Mad Hatter with that teapot. There's so many great Easter eggs in this, like the Belle on the starter deck having an amber sleeve but wearing a sapphire dress, and the Beast wearing a ruby cloak but being a sapphire inventor character. Is this just more confirmation of dual colored cards? If Belle is sapphire but has an amber sleeve, what's she doing in a ruby sapphire deck? I think my theory still stands that these are going to be a sapphire card, but just with an amber ability. Same with Beast. It's going to be a ruby card, but just with sapphire abilities, like having the inventor keyword or something. But that's just my opinion. And check it out. The single player deck packaging has even more pixels on it. We get to see Yzma on top of Kronk's back chasing the Bucky. And the other starter deck with Iago and Jafar seems to show a Flood-born Iago. Look at him. He's the size of a tower, as big as the moon. Does that mean allies are getting Floodborn cards? Is this the hope for Flounder? Will Flounder finally get a Floodborn card if Iago gets a Floodborn card? Oh, please. Illumineer Cash says everyone's freaking out over Mushu on Mulan's shoulder, but I'm like, is that a squirrel on the left there? And from the previous post that we talked about, if you zoom into the left side of that image, that's clearly a Kronk chasing a Bucky with a Yzma on the back. But one theory that I've seen is it could be the girl squirrel from the squirrel scene from The Sword and the Stone. I don't think that this is too far of a reach, mostly because Ryan Miller has openly said that his favorite IP is Sword in the Stone, and that's why there's so many Sword in the Stone cards in Disney Lorcana. The last post on Twitter that we want to talk about was this creator set champs for the Deutsch market. We've seen content creators set championships for the UK area, and now we've seen it for the Deutsch area. How fun to know that there's so many people around the world that love Lorcana and are actually playing the game. On Instagram this week is where we got the sad news that game maker Fletch has recently parted ways with the team at Disney Lorcana. This was a senior game developer for Disney Lorcana. We've been following his Instagram account for some time. Thank you to Game Maker Fletch for your contributions to the Lorcana community. Thank you for being a pioneer of the game. You can continue to follow Game Maker Fletch's journey in game design on his Instagram account. The link is in the description below. Also on Instagram this week, Munchlaz2GTCG posted this picture of their set championships that they went to. But if you zoom into the background, there's this guy. This person is the Michael Jordan of Lorcana. I've played in 2 tournaments in the California Sacramento area, and I've been destroyed both times. The Sacramento Bay Area Lorcana community are super good at the game. For our meta report, if you want all the best tournament reportings, go to inkdex.com. The link is in the description. You can click around in there and see the deck list for winning tournaments from tournaments with usually over 20 or more players. And it sure does look like Green Steel's having a real bad time lately. For the market watch, check out this Merlin Goat. There are only 25 listings for the near mint cold foil, and it starts at $20 for this goat. If you go back 6 months, it was only $5. Name another stonk that went up 400%. Lots of these listings are even over $30. Wow, give the goat a different rarity. If you have any Lorcana alerts that you want me to know about, email me at lorcana707@gmail.com. Ready Set Inc. is now over 1,362 subscribers.